what's 1.5 billion people to us?
They're innocents. Surely they deserve more respect.
Respect? For what? Save your philanthropy for someone that cares. The experiment may have been a failure, but I've taken steps to recover the emulator. If the need arises, I'm not against using the original either. All we have to do is repeat the process until we get results. Is this all too much for your conscience to bear, Pellegrini? In that case, feel free to reveal everything and wait for your death sentence.
What about you?
Me, tried in a court of ignoble commoners? Don't make me laugh. We are the ones who determine life or death. But wait. Pellegrini, are you telling me that you've forgotten everything we've been striving for these past 14 years?
Commander Margulis.
What?
A message from Lieutenant Commander Vanderkamp, sole survivor of the Vanguard Force. The unit was decimated. The Zohar emulator unsecured.
Where's the Zohar now?
Location unknown, possibly seized by the Gnosis.
I see. Notify the 474th Spec Ops Fleet. We may need to implement Plan 31. Have them stand by in the specified coordinates for further orders.
Yes, sir.
So, what can you tell us about this man?
He was a Special Forces agent with the Federation Police, a counter-terrorism specialist. Of course, that was over 100 years ago. Now he's a cyborg working freelance missions.
A cyborg? How anachronistic.
He's a relic from the days when they reanimated the dead. They didn't have disposable realians like we do now.
Well, he's certainly got quite a resume.
Rumor has it, he deliberately seeks out missions with low odds of success.
Is he insane, or just fascinated with death?
Well, he's been given a clean bill of mental health. It doesn't look like he does it for the killing.
Humph. Advances in science have placed thousands of drugs on our shelves. And yet, we still let psychiatrists wield their influence over us. They use these assessments to validate their existence. I don't believe them one bit.
Well, he's got an extremely high success rate. I think he'll be fine.
Sir, he's here.
Show him in. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
Ziggurat 8, isn't it? Upon your death in TC-4667, you donated your body and chose to become a product of Ziggurat Industries.
That's correct.
Have you heard about the mission?
No.
Recently, we received information that a certain armed group has shown signs of resurgence. This same group was responsible for the events that took place 14 years ago.
The UTIC organization?
That's right. The information we've received from our independent sources has helped to identify the location of the UTIC organization's hideout.
This structure was originally a shrine for some long-lost ancient religion. It was eventually abandoned and remained uninhabited for centuries.
So, you want me to infiltrate and collect information on the group?
If that was all we needed, we would have left it to our intelligence agency.
Actually, to put it simply, we need you to rescue someone and return her to her rightful place. And technically, she's not human.
Just tell me what I need to know. A child? Is she a civilian?
She's a Realian, a 100 series Realian. You've heard of them?
The 100 series observational Realians, built specifically to combat the Gnosis. I've heard rumors of them, but I didn't know they were disguised as children.
Is this the first time you've seen the real thing?
Yes. But isn't Vector already mass-producing them?
This is a prototype. It will serve as the model for all future 100 series observational units.
So, what you're telling me is that securing this little girl takes priority over all else, right?
It helps that you're a quick study.
So, will you take the mission?
A cyborg has no rights. I cannot refuse your request. I will analyze the situation and let you know what weapons and resources I need. I don't mean to demand any compensation, but may I make one request?
Go ahead.
After my return, I ask that you eliminate the neural memories residing in my brain from my previous life.
That's not a problem. But it could be a difficult procedure with a body as outdated as yours.
Add as many synthetic parts as necessary.
What an odd request. These days, Realians are clamoring for human rights, but here's a man who wants to become a machine. All right, we'll make the arrangements.
Thank you.
You can get the specifics from her, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi, later.
Well, well. He didn't die in the line of duty. It says here he committed suicide. One shot in the head from his beloved pistol.
Did you say suicide? Can we entrust the 100 series to that man? What if his self-destructive tendencies arise?
Not to worry. He's been equipped with a safety mechanism which prevents him from hurting himself or abandoning his mission. He was brought back to life against his will. Once he replaces the rest of his brain with synthetics, he'll be a complete machine. Only then will he be legally dead.
How are you feeling, 100 series Realian? Is the food here unsatisfactory? Even Realians require nourishment, you know. Are the Federation's 100 series Realians so ill-mannered that they don't even reply to simple questions?
I don't like that name.
Well, my goodness, pardon me. And what would you like to be called, Miss 100 series Realian?
I don't like strangers to be calling me by my name. Where are you planning on taking me?
That, I'm afraid, is not for you to know.
What will happen to me?
You're going to help us out. Machines like you exist to be used. What happens to you after that, God only knows. Assuming you people even have a god, that is.
All I can really do is seek out and find the Gnosis. I can't help you with anything!
That may be true. But this part of you is a little different. We'd like to have a word with the man you have hidden inside of you. In any case, you'd best be keeping yourself alive as long as possible. He will be arriving soon.
Mommy, I want to go home to the lab.
Alright guys, so we finally have some playable sections. Yeah, it's been a while. I told you there were quite a few cutscenes. There's actually going to be another one right here, and then I'll keep talking after that. I actually did not know we could get a scope right there. Would have made my life so much easier in previous playthroughs.
Damn it, a malfunction. I see. So that 100 series Realian is encoded with extensive amounts of research data, left behind by the founder of UTIC?
Yes. It's data that could affect the entire fate of mankind.
What is the founder's involvement?
The founder of UTIC was the same man who advocated the creation of that child, the 100 series observational unit, Joachim Mizrahi. A madman who lost his humanity by immersing himself in science. You look as if you have something to say. Yes, you guessed correctly. He is my ex-husband. Do you want to know what it was like being married to a murderer?
No.
In any case, it's certain that the organization is frantically trying to get its hands on that data. I'm afraid we don't have much time to spare.
Understood. I'll be leaving tomorrow at 0600 hours.
Our hopes rest on you.
There's one thing I'd like to clarify.
Yes?
My instructions are to take the Realian to the Miltian star system. Yet she's registered with the government as your daughter. Why is it that you don't want me to bring her back here?
We're currently carrying out an operation based in the area between Miltia and Mictum. An operation vital to the human race. That's why I'm sending her there. That's all I can say right now. Besides, this way, I won't have to see her either.
Yuri Mizrahi. What a strange woman.
Who goes there? Freeze! Freeze!
Ah, crap, this guy's gonna get me. I got stuck on the stairs for some reason, so... It's okay. This happens. I don't really need enemy information until I get to Momo anyways, so... You guys saw I was one-hit killing all of these guys.
Freeze! Who goes there?
I was gonna say I couldn't believe that other guy saw me there, or didn't see me.
And react quickly.
So Ziggy is the heavy hitter, physical tank, whatever you want to call him. And all of a sudden I'm glad I equipped that poison proof. And all of these guys are weak to fire, which is why I keep using the same attack combo. Because this ignition here, if we change it, it's fire elemented.
The first rule of survival.
Which will always deliver a critical hit. Normally I would make an honest attempt, or something of an honest attempt at actually killing all of them, but I'm not really going to do a whole lot of grinding in this game because it's not completely necessary. It's more one of those it's one of those things where it makes the game easy, but it's not necessary. If you plan on doing any kind of post-game in episode 2, you definitely need to do some grinding. And actually, to be fair, episode 3 you don't really need grinding for either. Like everything else, it makes certain sections of the game easier, but it's not really a requirement. It is in episode 2, but we'll get to that later.
B block hasn't checked in yet. I'll go check up on them. You two, stay right there. Yes, sir.
Is something wrong out there?
Shut up and sit down.
That must be where she is. Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
I love his little quotes because when he's alone by himself like this, it just makes it sound like he's pumping himself up for battle.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
Who are you?
The Contact Subcommittee sent me here to rescue you.
The Contact Subcommittee? Mommy?
Stand away from the door. I'm going to break it in.
Wait, you can't! They said an alarm would go off if I tried to force it open.
I guess looks can be deceiving.
There should be a master key held somewhere in this block. If you can find it.
All right. I'll be right back.
I think I got him.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
Yep, perfect. Probably gonna have to think about healing at some point soon. Yeah. I'm healing again because it only uses 3 AP points. And then I will be able to completely end this battle.
Let's go! The outcome was decided even before. Watch the enemy closely and react quickly. Let's go! Perhaps interference still lingers within me.
Just gonna check and see. Can I evolve to bodyguard? And recharge. It's kind of a weird place for a trap. I know one of these two is going to have an enemy coming out at me. Probably this one. Oh, no. There we go.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
I was gonna try and go for points, but apparently that didn't work out very well, so...
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, I grabbed everything ready.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly. Let's go!
It shouldn't be that hard of a fight. It kind of sucks that he's got my either down, but these things happen, I suppose. That worked out well, actually. I thought this battle was going to be a lot longer. Well, if I'm not getting any either points, I want at least 40 to go and get recharge, or else I'm going to feel bad about not getting it, but... I guess I don't actually need to hit that yet, so I can't. So anywho, I was talking about episode 2 there, and I had said last video that I started doing this one because I promised myself I'd kind of do them in a trilogy, and I actually have a real, like, I don't even really know what to call it. I've just got such an urge to play episode 2. But like I said, I promised myself that I'd wait until after this one, so now I've got to kind of play through this one in order to justify getting up there.
Let me just confirm. You are the 100 series observational unit prototype, correct?
I don't really like that name.
Do you have another one? We'll talk later. Let's go.
Momo! Daddy calls me Momo. I meant he called me Momo.
All right. Let's go, Momo.
Okay.
So this alarm is incredibly annoying, and I get that that's kind of what they were going for, but it still sucks. I'm going to save right here, and we are going to go back and fight that eggs that I had to distract earlier. I don't know if it's an eggs or an aims, actually. I guess we'll find out pretty quick. So we're officially 4 hours into the game now.
I'm gonna do my best.
Oh, and I screwed up.
Mr. Powers, grant me a miracle.
Ready?
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle. Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
So unfortunately, Momo just doesn't have what it takes to sit up on the front line with us, so she doesn't.
Let's go!
I realize I should have re-Momo'd myself, or Momo-guarded myself. Kinda hoping that finishes it. Nope, not even close probably. Definitely gonna remember to give Momo that scope though.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
This kinda sucks too, because I just blew my boost. Oh well. There's gonna be another battle coming up against two of these guys and another, I forget what the other guy is called, but two Mercurios. Yeah, that's what we'll call them.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
And like a Zergaf or something, I think it starts with a Z.
Let's go!
I don't even remember like a ballpark of how much HP these guys have. I'm really hoping this is over. Good.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't...
That is what I wanted. I think this is quite possibly the worst part about it too, is that you, first of all, I think I missed a segment door. And secondly, that took like 5 minutes, okay. The alarm even goes through when you're in the menu, and I think that's quite possibly the worst part of it.
She's gone! Where'd she go?
Are you a military Realian?
No, an ex-human.
Ex-human?
A cyborg. An ancient relic. I registered as an organ donor without giving it much thought, and they resurrected me after my death.
That infamous Life Recycling Act, right?
Yeah. The Species Preservation Act came about thanks to the mess that old law caused.
You still haven't told me your name.
It's Ziggurat. 8.
Ziggurat 8? You're a real human, but your name sounds more like a model number. I know. How about I call you Ziggy instead? Z-I-G-G-Y. It's short for Ziggurat. Thanks, Dad!
I wanted to get you a real one if I could, but I just couldn't get one.
Oh, no, it's great, Dad. He's so cute. Hey, Dad, what's his name? Did you give him one yet?
Nexus 6.
That's just his model number, isn't it? That makes him sound like a robot.
Yeah.
I know. How about Nex? It's short for Nexus 6. What do you think? Huh, Dad?
Yeah. That's a great name.
Really? Come on, Nex. Let's go. Come on, boys. Do you think it sounds like a puppy's name?
No. Call me whatever you want.
Okay, then Ziggy it is. He'll sound a lot more human now.
Well, looks like they're gone.
Interesting scene there.
Commander, the intruder is after the 100 series.
Really? Probably one of the government's dogs.
The intruder disappeared from our sensors near D Block. All units are currently patrolling the area.
Surround D Block. We'll fence them in from both sides.
Yes, sir.
They set up like a small obstacle course here that you have to go around. I'm kind of curious which block is actually D block. So I could use the Ether upgrade Z for getting enough Ether points to get that recharge that I wanted, but I don't think I'm going to be using Ziggy this game, so it's probably best if I just save that and cut my losses. Momo's going to be behind me anyways, not doing a whole lot, so kind of makes more sense to have her just life-shotting everything. Wow, these guys actually caught up to me. Oh, and they fell behind again. Would you look at that? Oh crap, 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 crap. Yep, I screwed up.
Eggs units. This sure doesn't look like a simple resurgence of an armed group.
What should we do?
I don't know. We won't be able to stay here much longer.
A large number of soldiers are making their way over here. At this rate, this room will be filled with over 100 soldiers in 8 minutes.
Recon Realians are pretty handy. I guess rushing them is out of the question.
Even for you?
Not even a cyborg can take on 3 eggs units. I'd be shot to pieces.
What if the eggs units couldn't use their sensors?
Well, it would probably help. But why?
I can reduce their ability to some extent.
How?
The Hilbert effect. Using inverted Hilbert wavelengths, I can create cross-interference that automatically shuts down the Eggs D-SSS enemy sensor system. That should take out most of their external sensors.
The Hilbert effect?
It's an anti-Gnosis materialization system. Normally, it's spread out over a wide range via an amplifier installed on board a spacecraft. But I can create the effect by myself in small areas like this.
That might work. All right, go ahead.
Okay. All right, here I go.
The Hilbert effect. So this is our secret weapon against the Gnosis.
What was that? What happened? Hilbert waves! Somebody's using the Hilbert effect on us! My enemy sensor system has shut down! It's the 100 series! I can tell from the cross interference! Find her! She's close!
You mentioned cross interference. Do you feel the effects too?
I'm fine. I'm supposed to have a much higher capacity than them.
Rest a bit. I'll take care of this.
I'm okay. I can still help out. My nano repair function's still operational.
Do not hesitate if you wish to live.
So when I was saying I screwed up, I totally forgot to,
Mystic powers!
give her the stupid scope again. Which is very frustrating. Or give Ziggy the other one there. Oh crap.
Mystic powers!
I think Bodyguard was definitely a better choice than Recharge.
Let's go!
Oh, come on. Of course he guards my tech attack, right? You're going right back to sleep, buddy.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
I can't put the middle guy to sleep. Yeah, Zolfo. That was kind of close. But I can't keep putting these guys to sleep, and he'll keep grenade launching them if he doesn't guard. So it's kind of a way to prevent him from attacking me consistently.
Let's go!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
guess I should use my ether again. I keep forgetting about that.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Aw, sometimes you actually do get a critical hit from that too. It's pretty funny.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Ready?
Crank up my defense a little bit.
Let's go!
Finally, good.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle! Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
There we go, not only did we get a critical, but he straight up killed the guy for me.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Awesome news.
Let's go!
And at least at this point, it's basically just a one-on-one between Ziggy and this Zolfo guy. So yeah, once we get to the cathedral ship area of this game, it kind of picks up a little more. You get a lot more freedom with regards to, I don't know, who you've got in your party and whatnot. You actually get one character that gets added after that, but still.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
I think that's the part of the games, a lot of games, that kind of bugs me, is when you're stuck with a certain team. Which wouldn't even be that big of a deal, but usually I've played through the game once already, so I kind of know, like, hey, these are the characters I want and they're not available to me. We still haven't used Chaos yet. He's easily my favorite character in the entire series. You will see him in all 3 games, I'll tell you that right now.
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
I got extra points on 2 of the 3. That's not bad. Got enough either points now. Right now I'm going to... We're not even going to see the screen. I'm going to open the menu, unless it's a cutscene. Nope. There we go. You don't have enough yet? That's okay. There we go, now I've got my recharge as well. I don't think she can use any. Apparently they expected you to burn through quite a few Medikit S's there if they gave you 8 right after the battle and 2 Biospheres. See, this is the part that I never understood, is this is basically where everybody was talking earlier. And they just all cleared out of their little command room here. Which I find a little strange. So you know what, just give me a second, let me check on my my time here. You know what, I'm gonna have to end the video right here, but when we come back, we will continue through Pleroma.